How you doing? This Lunch with Mar. We got Kay Lyles today.
Paack. And we can take a flight for the night. It's alright, I'm your type, shorty. I know what you like it. And this can be a chance you can take. Kay Lyles, Kay Lyles, Kay Lyles, Kay Lyles, Kay Lyles. Wait.
We're gonna have some lunch, get into this interview, talk about his album, what he got coming up, and everything else he got going on.
For sure, let's go.
So Lyles, with this new album, One Night Only,
Right.
How do you think the fans is gonna gravitate towards it?
I really feel like y'all gonna fuck with it just for the simple fact that this is the most complete body of music I ever made. Like when you had Local Celebrity 1, Local Celebrity 2, Chapter 5, it was just songs of the time, you feel me? I was just getting past it. But I got an A side for the niggas and I got a B side for the females, so I feel as though it's something for everybody.
Now, what would you say your mindset was while recording this album? Like, what state of mind did this album put you in?
Pretty much, I'm doing a little. I'm like I'm trying to rebrand. So I feel like this was the death of my old persona, and I was just pretty much giving a rebirth to Kay Lyles.
Now, this isn't your first full-length album, or this is like how many projects in are you with your career?
Well, when I first started back in like 2011, I had 3 projects called Vanity Slave. And then I went into Local Celebrity. The Local Celebrity was from Local Celebrity 1 and 2, so this is my 6th album because I did an EP called Chapter 5, which is also on iTunes. So yeah, this is number 6.
So how many you do have music previously already on iTunes?
Yeah.
Okay, now this One Night Only album, where will we be able to find this at? What streaming services are you using?
You can be able to get this on YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal. If you got Instagram, if you making posts and stuff, you can do an Instagram music and type in Kay Lyles and you can put up your favorite song. You can also do it on Facebook too.
All right, that's good. That's good. So let's get deeper into Kay Lyles, like where you originated from. So like, where are you from, Kay Lyles?
From Pennsauken, East Camden, New Jersey. I represent both. I was born out East Camden and I was raised out Pennsauken. So yeah, I'm from there. Leonard Street, stand up. Pennsauken, stand up. Everybody knows what's going on.
Or now, what would you say? Who got you into music? Like, what got you into music? Like, what was your motivation to become an artist?
It was honestly in high school. You know, you got the lunch table, ciphers and shit like that. My friends was rappers, and we always would go to the studio. And I was just like, I just want to be around. Feel me? So I ended up getting on the mic a couple times, and they stopped rapping, and I ended up just kept going, and I got better. Once I realized that I could actually probably make some money off of this and change like people's lives and mine also. That's when I got like super serious, which was around like 2014.
Oh, all right, so 2014 is when you really jumped into it and started taking your craft serious.
Yeah, full service.
Full service. Now, as far as shows or anything like that, what's some of the stages you've touched or been on since being
Voltage, TLA, just down the street from here I did Vera. And I had about like 600, 800 people in there, and I was going on stage and like half the crowd knew the words to 9/11. That was probably one of the most moments I cherished with my career, just because 9/11 just came out like a week and a half before that performance, so it was just lit. Yeah, I just performed in DC last Thursday, everywhere, New York, Newark, Delaware, Philly, like I've been around.
Okay, that's good. Now, as far as your biggest single, would you say? I mean, I've checked up on you. I know.
Right.
Now, would you say "Henny No Chaser" is your biggest single, or 9/11? Which one would you?
Statistically 9/11, but if you looking for the Kay Lyles sound, that original authentic sound, it's definitely gonna be Henny No Chaser. Just because I'm a club type guy and I make songs for the females, so you getting both of them in the one end, it's a unisexual song. Like niggas can rock with that song too. So.
All right, that's good. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take a break, have lunch, order some food, and then we'll jump back in the interview and take it from there. All right?
Everything foreign when I walk through. Look at all that shit that I done bought you. Molly weed, lean, and some balls too. Told me when I get outside, and she saw my double cup, and she said she want taste it. She been drinking Henny all night, no chase. 9/11 in the 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 9/11. I can't wait till I can pull up in the 9/11. Shorty bad, she came straight from heaven. Every nigga that I be with, carrying a weapon. You got a problem, you call 9/11. I can't wait till I can pull up. I come from Jersey, it get crazy soon as April leaves. Shout out Frisco, he in the 6 rolling the maple leaves. And VIP popping bottles until they make us leave. I'm major league, they call me local celebrity. And all these niggas weekend. Do this shit 7 days, get money all weekend. Count money in my sleep, yeah. Fucking bitches in my sleep, chasing teams in my sleep, yeah. I can do this in my sleep, yeah. I can do this in my sleep. I can do this in my sleep, yeah. I can do this in my sleep, yeah. I can do this in my sleep.
All right, we back. We got some wings. You got buffalo wings?
Yeah, buffalo wings.
Nah, I'm good. These Thai chili wings.
Yeah,
I'm rocking out. Yeah, I'm rocking out with it. Yeah. But nah, so what goals do you have for this album? Like, where do you want this album to propel you in your career?
Well, hopefully I can get a steady fan base. You know, I feel as though it fluctuates because of the inconsistency of my music. Like, I might drop crazy for first 3 months of the year, and then I'll just disappear. But I know that I was working on this album all year, so one, I'll be able to get a steady fan base. Two, hopefully get it placed on like some Spotify playlists, stuff like that. Three, pretty much set me up for the next stage of my career.
Okay. Now, what would you say would that stage be? So, like, what, doing more shows, trying to get out the local area?
Yeah, I think it's time to get out the local area, time to sit in some label offices and see if we can hash out some stuff, you know?
Okay, that's good. That's good. Now, as far as you as a fan of music, who would you say is some of your favorite artists? Like, they don't all have to be rappers, or just musically. Who do you listen to? Who you check it for?
Tory. It's a comparison that we're going around. That say I look like Tory Lanez. South Jersey Tory Lanez. I can say it, but
get the baldy and just rock out.
Right now, I'm not gonna hit the baldy. I'm not gonna hit the baldy, but Tory, definitely big Tory fan. Drake, Meek, Championships out now. Nipsey Hussle, stuff like that. I like calm music, but I like hype shit at the same time. And this guy have like just that feel good, like either motivation or feel good music. That's pretty much the type of music I listen to.
Now, has these artists, would you say, influenced your music at all? Any, as far as like, not so much like your flow or anything, but like how you go about it?
Yeah. Nipsey, when he talks on his songs, he pretty much gives you like a blueprint on how to become a successful businessman. You feel me? And today's rap, you don't get a lot of that. You get more people talking about what they got and how to flex and da da da. It's been able to teach me how to become more older with my music. You understand what I'm saying? Like, or talk about stuff that I wouldn't talk about, or you might hear me talk about going through problems with my mom's, or stuff I would stray away from and not talk to people about, but I'm actually putting on my music now. So it's like Drake, he'll teach me how to pretty much be sensitive to my music.
Okay. Basically, connect more with the fans than the everyday person. I feel you. Now, let's say in a year from now, you fast forward to a year, and you're celebrating your success from that year. What were some of the things that you would say you checked off the list, or the things you achieved within a year for you to celebrate at the end of it, like things you're celebrating?
Being able to go to the next year doing the same shit I'm doing now. You feel me? Like, a lot of people, they don't see the end result of music because they're in a local like position. They don't think that they can make it. I feel as though like this next year I'm going to go super crazy, so I'm going to be able to celebrate by, like I said, hopefully being in a label office, or being able to have a major artist on one of my songs, or having a song that broke, something like that. But that's what I'm putting my head on and try to do this year, next year, 2019.
Oh, all right. Now, I'm sure your flow has changed from when you first started rapping.
Right.
I got some insight. I remember what your first rap name was. Do you care to tell the people, or you want me to tell them what it was, or?
I want to see which one you want to say, because I had a bunch of first rap names.
I'm going to go with Snapback Lyles. Is that the one we?
That's one of them. We're gonna go
now, from Snapback Lyles to Kay Lyles, how would you say your music have grown and you changed as far as your flow and your content of music?
As far as me being older, like when I was Snapback, I was 17, and now I'm 25 and I'm Kay Lyles. So I feel as though that's just maturity. The marketability aspect. I don't think I'm going to a label office nowadays in 2019, 2018 as Snapback and getting a deal. Kay Lyles, I feel like he would walk out with a deal. So that's just that the excitement factor of the name, you feel me, and originality. Like, I'm Keenan Lyles, Kay Lyles, not Snapback. So I feel like it definitely like has to tell two stories though.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I like that. Now, I mean, I don't really have too many questions for you. I mean, I know we watched you grow in this music industry for the past 2 to 3 years. Me personally, I could say you're one of my favorite artists. Bit off the handle at times, but it's you. It's not like it's not fake. It's
Right,
genuine.
nah,
It's real.
that's authentic. Yeah.
It's authentic.
Yeah.
And I can say that about you as compared to some artists out here who I would say aren't authentic or
Right.
aren't who they really are. So I appreciate you being on Lunch with Mar. Thank
bro.
you for letting me interview you.
No problem, bro.
And I guess enjoy the rest of your wings, my man.
bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's lit.